In Sicily there are two Opera dei Pupi schools. The Palermo one spread throughout western Sicily, the Catania one in eastern Sicily. They present some differences in the Pupo's mechanics and shape, and in a few particular subjects, even if the repertoire is basically the same. There was also a third school, the Naples one, that spread throughout Campania, Apulia and Calabria, but it isn't practiced anymore. The Pupo's head and body are wooden. The body consists of a torso from which the legs are articulated. They make a to and fro movement, free forward but short backwards. The arms are free to move in all directions because a segment of stuffed material joins the forearm to the shoulder. The Palermo Pupo has a hardwood torso and legs, while in Catania and Naples the wooden body is upholstered. Sicilian pupi are operated by two strong iron rods and 2 or 3 strings connected to the limbs. The so-called main iron rod, where the strings are fixed, pierces the head joining it to the torso. Its hook-shaped top allows you to hang the pupo, and its inclination allows the puppet to perform different movements. As to the pupi figurative style, one can generally distinguish the characters with an armor, armed, and without, in paggio, in page style. The armed puppets are divided into Christians and Saracens. Christian warriors have kind and symmetrical faces. They wear a skirt, faroncina, and present the family crest on the shield, placard and helmet. The Saracens have more marked facial features. They often wear trousers and turban. Crescents and stars decorate their armor. Female warriors, both Christian and Saracen, have breasts embossed on their armor, and in Palermo they also have long hair, visible under the helmet. Giants are usually partially armed. Finally, among Christians, traitors are smaller, their faroncina skirt is black, and their armor has an embossed M, which is the Maganza's crest. The Palermo pupi are about 90 centimeters tall and weigh from 5 to 10 kilos. They have flexible knees and can draw their sword thanks to a string running through their right hand. In Palermo, puppeteers are in the wings and operate on the same level as the puppets. The master puppeteer operates the pupi, gives directions to his helpers, improvises the dialogues, and lends his voice to all the characters, including the female ones, and makes sound and light effects. The Catania pupi are taller than the Palermo ones, about 120–130 centimeters, and they are consequently heavier, about 30 kilos. Their stiff knees allow you to unload the puppet's weight on the stage without risking that the legs bend. The operators, manianti, are on the bridge, scannapoggio, located behind the backdrop. The parlaturi, male speaker, and the parlatrice, female speaker, lend their voices to the puppets and are in the wings. They read a script and synchronize their speech with the puppet's movement. The parlatore is usually the performance director too. The Naples pupi are 110 centimeters tall and weigh around 20 kilos. Their flexible knees can oscillate only a little. Their right arm is operated by a hemp string. The pupanti, puppeteers, used to operate on a bridge that is so high to allow the backdrop to be positioned behind it. During the performance, the pupanti used to read the same script where very large characters were handwritten. The script was placed on a mobile lectern that ran from right to left on metal wires parallel to the bridge. To announce and advertise the show of the day, large posters, cartelli, painted in bright colors, were displayed outside theaters. Hung up on street corners, exposed to sun and rain, they were often touched up. In Palermo, the cartelli are painted on canvas and divided into different squares, usually 8, called scacchi. Often subtitled, each square corresponds to an episode of the cycle. In Catania and Naples, one single episode is painted on wrapping paper, where a sheet was overfixed that summarized the action. Chivalrous images are also one of the main subjects of the painted and sculpted chariots, a typically Sicilian ancient means of transport, richly decorated.